Jalen Brunson's meteoric rise, a new era for the Knicks. Knicks fans, it's time to sit up and take notice. Jalen Brunson, the 6'1" point guard from Villanova, is not just making waves, he's creating a tsunami in the NBA. With back-to-back 40-point games, Brunson has solidified his place among Knicks royalty, joining the likes of Patrick Ewing, Carmelo Anthony, and Bernard King. But his impact goes far beyond just scoring points. Brunson's emergence as a true superstar is redefining what it means to be a Knick in the modern era. A defensive juggernaut. Let's start with the Knicks' incredible defensive performance this month. In March, they've held 6 out of 7 opponents under 100 points, a feat that the rest of the NBA has only managed a combined 31 times. To put that into perspective, the Knicks have done it almost as many times as the other 29 teams combined. This is no fluke. It's a testament to the grit, determination, and sheer will of this Knicks squad. One of the most impressive examples of their defensive mastery came against the high-octane Sacramento Kings. The Kings, known for their fast-paced, high-scoring offense, were held to a mere 91 points, their lowest home total in the last 2 seasons. The Knicks' suffocating defense forced the Kings into 6 straight empty possessions to close out the game, a feat that would have been unthinkable just a few months ago. The numbers don't lie. The Knicks' defensive rating of 98.3 in March is not just the best in the league, it's in a class of its own. The gap between the Knicks and the second-place Pelicans is larger than the difference between New Orleans and the 17th-ranked Suns. This is the kind of defense that wins championships, and it's a welcome sight for Knicks fans who have been yearning for a return to the glory days of the 90s. The Brunson Effect. But enough about defense. Let's talk about the man of the hour, Jalen Brunson. Brunson's rise to stardom is nothing short of remarkable. In a league where size is often seen as the ultimate advantage, Brunson is proving that heart, skill, and determination can level the playing field. Throughout NBA history, there have been many small guards who have defied the odds and become legends. From Bob Cousy to Allen Iverson, these Lilliputians have captured the hearts and minds of fans with their incredible performances. Brunson is the latest in a long line of undersized guards who have proven that height is just a number. What sets Brunson apart is his ability to take over games when his team needs him most. Since Julius Randle's injury, Brunson has been the NBA's 4th leading scorer, helping the Knicks maintain an impressive 11-7 record in the games he's played during that span. His performances against the Blazers and Kings, where he scored 43% of the Knicks' total points, showcase his ability to put the team on his back and carry them to victory. But Brunson's impact goes beyond just scoring. He's a true floor general, a player who makes everyone around him better. His basketball IQ is off the charts, and his ability to read the game and make the right play is uncanny. Whether he's dishing out assists, grabbing rebounds, or locking down on defense, Brunson is always making his presence felt on the court. Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this. So, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of the Knicks. Let's continue. A mid-career breakout. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about Brunson's ascent to stardom is that it's happening in the middle of his career. In the NBA, stars are usually identified and celebrated from a young age. It's rare for a player to emerge as a true superstar after several years in the league, but that's exactly what Brunson is doing. Brunson's rise is reminiscent of Humphrey Bogart's transformation from B-list actor to Hollywood's most bankable star at age 41. It's a testament to his work ethic, his dedication to his craft, and his unwavering belief in himself. Game after game, Brunson is leaving coaches, fans, and opponents in awe of his performances, and it's clear that he's only getting started. The Kings game. A masterclass in efficiency. Let's take a closer look at Brunson's 42-point outburst against the Kings. From the opening tip, it was clear that Brunson was locked in. He was aggressive from the start, attacking the basket and getting to his spots on the floor with ease. Despite the Kings' best efforts to contain him, Brunson found ways to score from all three levels, shooting 17 of 28 from the field and 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. But what was most impressive about Brunson's performance was how he adapted to the Kings' defensive schemes. Sacramento made it a point to track Brunson's every move, but he consistently found ways to evade their pressure. Whether it was relocating for spot-up threes or slithering through crowds like a bar of wet soap, Brunson's basketball IQ and court awareness were on full display. Perhaps the most revealing stat of the night was Brunson's free throw attempts. Despite his aggressive play and constant attacks on the basket, Brunson only attempted 2 free throws until the final possession of the game when the Kings intentionally fouled him. This speaks to Brunson's ability to finish through contact and his craftiness around the rim. He may not be the most physically imposing player on the court, but he knows how to use his body and his skill to get the job done. A different kind of 40-point game. It's worth noting that Brunson's 42-point performance against the Kings was a different kind of game than his 45-point outburst against the Blazers just 2 nights earlier. Against Portland, Brunson struggled from beyond the arc, shooting just 2 of 10 from deep. But he made up for it by getting to the free throw line 17 times and converting 15 of those attempts. Against the Kings, Brunson's 3-point shot was falling, and he was able to score in a variety of ways. He knocked down jumpers, finished layups through traffic, and even hit a few floaters in the lane. It was a masterclass in scoring efficiency, and it showcased Brunson's ability to adapt his game to whatever the defense throws at him. The Knicks' bright future. As the Knicks continue their push for a playoff spot, Brunson's emergence as a true superstar gives fans plenty of reason for optimism. With Brunson at the helm, the Knicks have a player who can take over games and lead them to victory against any opponent. But Brunson's impact goes beyond just this season. At just 27 years old, he's entering the prime of his career, and his best basketball is likely still ahead of him. As he continues to grow and develop as a player, the sky's the limit for what he can achieve in the NBA. For Knicks fans, Brunson represents a new era of basketball in New York. He's a player who embodies the grit, determination, and never-say-die attitude that defines the city. He's a leader on and off the court, a player who inspires his teammates and galvanizes the fan base. With Brunson leading the way, the future looks bright for the Knicks. They have a young, talented core that is only going to get better with time. They have a coach in Tom Thibodeau who knows how to get the most out of his players and build a winning culture. And they have a fan base that is hungry for success and ready to support their team through thick and thin. So buckle up, Knicks fans. The Jalen Brunson era has arrived, and it's going to be a wild ride. With each passing game, Brunson is proving that he belongs among the NBA's elite, and he's just getting started. The future is bright in New York, and Brunson is the shining star leading the way.